Hey everyone, my name is Sohail Abbasi and welcome to the Innovation Factory podcast. Today we are diving into the topic of innovation courage and how it plays a crucial role in shaping corporate culture and transformation. What exactly is innovation courage? Essentially, it's the ability to take risks and pursue new ideas, even when faced with uncertainty, fear, and potential failure. As you know, innovation is crucial for any organization to grow and stay competitive, but it can be scary to take that first step into the unknown. There are many examples of courageous leaders who took risks and innovated despite all of those challenges and became successful. One such example is Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Despite facing numerous setbacks and obstacles, Musk continued to pursue his vision of a sustainable future through electric cars and space exploration. His willingness to take risks and invest in innovation has paid off, with Tesla becoming one of the most valuable car companies in the world, and as you know, SpaceX revolutionizing the space industry. But what about leaders who were afraid at first, but still took the risk and invested in innovation anyways? There are many examples, but take the examples of Jeff Bezos, the founder and former CEO of Amazon. When Bezos first started Amazon, he had no experience in the retail industry and faced significant skepticism from investors and competitors. However, he believed in his vision of an online marketplace and was willing to take the risk to make it happen. And today, Amazon obviously is one of the largest and most successful companies in the world. On the other hand, there are many examples of leaders who failed to innovate because they didn't have the courage. One such example is Kodak, which is famously failed to adapt to the digital photography revolution. Despite inventing the first digital camera in 1975, Kodak was hesitant to invest in the technology and instead clung to their traditional film business. This lack of innovation courage ultimately led to their downfall. So, the most important question is, what kind of courage should a leader possess in order to be able to overcome that fear of failure and start investing in innovation? According to a McKinsey article, Fear Factor: Overcoming Human Barriers to Innovation, there are three types of courage that are critical for innovation: creative, operational, and personal. Creative courage is the willingness to challenge the status quo and pursue new ideas. Leaders with creative courage are not afraid to question assumptions and risks to pursue innovative solutions. This type of courage is what drives innovation forward and creates new opportunities for growth. Operational courage is the ability to implement and execute on new ideas, taking calculated risks and making difficult decisions in order to bring innovation to fruition. Without operational courage, even the most brilliant ideas will never see the light of day. And personal courage is the ability to withstand the personal and emotional challenges that come with pursuing innovation. This type of courage involves being able to handle the stress, uncertainty, and potential failure that comes with taking risks. Beyond these three types of courage, I think one of the most important types of courage is the courage to let go of the past. Many companies have what are called cash cows, which are those tried and true products or services that generates the majority of their revenue. But the question is, what happens when those cash cows start to decline or become irrelevant? This is where the courage to let go comes in. It takes real guts to recognize that what once worked may never work anymore, and to pivot your business model to find new revenue streams, or what I like to call new calves. And that's essential for any company that wants to remain competitive in today's rapidly changing marketplace. Let's take a look at some examples that had the courage to let go of their past and embrace new business models. Let's go back to Amazon. When the company first started, it was an online bookstore. But Jeff Bezos had the courage to let go of that limited scope and embrace a much broader vision. Today, Amazon sells everything from groceries to electronics. They took a risk by investing in new services, such as Amazon Web Services or the Kindle e-reader, which were both initially criticized as being unrelated to their core business. However, these new calves turned out to be huge successes and helped position Amazon as a leader in various industries. It takes a lot of courage to let go of the past and embrace the future, especially when it comes to business models and revenue streams that have been successful for a long time. However, clinging to these cash cows can hinder innovation and prevent companies from exploring new opportunities. One way to approach this is to think about finding new calves to nurture and grow. This means exploring new business models, revenue streams, and products that could become the next big thing for your company. For example, let's look at Netflix. The company started as a DVD by email rental service, which was a huge success. However, as technology and consumer behavior changed, they knew they had to evolve. They took a risk by investing heavily in online streaming and original content, even though it meant moving away from their original business model. And we all know that today, Netflix is one of the biggest streaming services in the world and continues to innovate and expand. So, how can leaders foster these types of courage within their organizations? According to the HBR article, to foster innovation, cultivate a culture of intellectual bravery, one key factor is creating a safe space for employees to take risks and experiment. Leaders should encourage their teams to challenge assumptions and pursue innovative solutions, even if they might not initially seem feasible. Another key factor is recognizing and rewarding innovation courage. Leaders should publicly acknowledge and celebrate employees who take risks and pursue innovative ideas, even if they don't always succeed. This will create a culture where innovation is valued and encouraged rather than punished. Another strategy is to create a culture of intellectual bravery. As I mentioned earlier in this podcast, this means encouraging employees to speak up with new ideas and rewarding those who take risks. One important thing to remember is courage without attention and dedication is not going to work in innovation. One important reason why companies might struggle to be innovative is the scarcity of management's attention, energy, and mental bandwidth, because their managers are super busy with the day-to-day grind. They're so focused on short-term goals that they don't have time to think about new ideas or give their people the attention, energy, and resources they need to innovate. If a company wants to be innovative, they're going to make it a priority and give their people what they need to make it happen. That means having a team that's dedicated to innovation, providing training and development opportunities, and setting up processes that encourage trying new things and learning from them. One good strategy to do so is to create a separate innovation unit with the company. This unit can be tasked with exploring new business models, experimenting with new products or services, and developing new revenue streams. By separating this unit from the day-to-day operations of the company, it can be given the space and resources it needs to innovate without fear of disrupting existing cash cows. That's a wrap for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. Please help me spread the word and share the Innovation Factory podcast with your network. Until next time, let's make the world a better place through innovation.